Greetings, everybody. I am Elder Ricky Lavon, teacher and facilitator of the Men's Bible Study Group at the Worthington Church. And I'm so delighted, happy to be able to say that from June 2016 until December 2016, we will be studying from the book, Yet Will I Trust Him. Yes, it is a book that I've written, but it is a book about or based on the book of Job from the Bible. Now, we really want to be able to get into that because we're looking around and we realize that the world is in a lot of mess, it's in a lot of trouble, it's in a lot of pain. You turn on the news, the media, the radio, whatever it is that you might be currently watching them on, and you'll see coups, you'll see terrorist attacks, you'll see problems and violence in our streets, you'll see people dying, you'll see financial issues, you'll see so many problems that are currently plaguing our society. And it's because of that we want to be able to get into a book to be able to learn from a man who lost so much. He lost things through violence, he lost his family, he even lost his health, and in spite of all that, he was staying in there with the Lord, and he had friends who came in. There was some issues there, and then of course his own family members, and there was so much that was going on with this man named Job. And what we want to do was be able to let's study him. Let's find out what was his reaction to certain issues and how can we possibly take what we can learn from him and be able to apply it to our own lives as well as be able to share it with everyone that we might come across. Well, that's why we're studying currently, Yet Will I Trust Him. We're very blessed. We're going to have a really good time of digging into the Word of God and being able to apply what we learn to our lives. Now, the book of Job is written in a wisdom, poetic-like style. So sometimes it gets a little flowery with the language. And I'm not talking about a bad thing. I'm talking about as far as the details. It might describe someone's emotions as rivers, or might say that I'm feeling bad and describes a sandstorm or something of that nature. So sometimes you do get caught up in that, but don't let that stop you. Instead, use it and be able to say, well, what deep knowledge, what word is he trying to say to me regarding his plight, his grief, or his struggle, or even in his praise? What can I possibly learn from this situation? And that is really our goal, is to be able to learn from that. So what I would like to do is invite you that every second and fourth Thursday, sometimes it might change depending upon health or depending upon other status or things going on at the church. But currently, second and fourth Thursdays. Like I said, if there's any change, if you'd like to be a part of actually our email group to learn of anything that might happen, just email me at ricklavaughn, RICKLAVAUGHN @yahoo.com. Just email me. I'll add you a part of the list. Oftentimes, I like to send something out to the guys to remind them, hey, we have a lesson coming up, we have a study coming up, anything of that nature. So definitely want to say, if you want to email me, be a part of the email group, please definitely do that. But as of right now, definitely go to lavari.com/men's Bible study. There you will be able to see the upcoming or the most recent Bible study or the most recent lessons that we're going to cover. This book is actually 26 lessons as it goes through the entire book of Job. Sometimes we will be combining some of the lessons, like lesson 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. Sometimes we might do them single individually. But we do this so that we be able to move through the book, but also be able to touch bases, because sometimes what one person might say, Job might have a response to it. And we like to be able to kind of use that in the combination, saying what was trying to be said and what can we possibly learn from both people. So I just want to say, definitely pick up a copy, Yet Will I Trust Him. You can do that online. Actually, you can even order it through the bookstore. You can get an ebook or e-version, have it immediately to your tablet or phone. If you do that version, please make sure to get a notebook or paper and pen, so that way you can write out your answers. And sometimes what I like to do is that during the study is actually, if someone says a good idea or says a point that I didn't even think of, write that in there as well, so that way I can go back to it and say, oh yeah, I remember when so-and-so said this, or I remember this particular message or knowledge or whatever it is that I might be able to learn and be able to use for my own personal knowledge, as well as be able to share for other people. So from June 2016 until December 2016, we will be studying Yet Will I Trust Him. Definitely pick up a copy. Definitely also be able to come by the church. I would love to be able to see you there, be able to worship with you, be able to study with you, and be able to have a great time, being able to learn more about the Lord. Also, how can we possibly navigate through the issues that's plaguing us currently, right now, today's society? Thank you and be blessed.